Hey there, everybody. Deprivation and restriction. Feeling deprived or feeling restricted, what do they have in common? Is that when you feel restricted or when you feel deprived, you're more likely to overeat. Now let's take this a step further. Diets, intermittent fasting, Weight Watchers, paleo, what do those have in common? Those are names for ways to restrict yourself and deprive yourself. So no wonder so many people struggle with overeating. So many of us are trying to diet, restrict, and deprive. And when we do that, when we try this dieting, when we try this restriction thing, we end up feeling deprived. And when we feel deprived, we end up eating too much. It's a natural thing. That's just how we're created, so we might as well accept it. Hi, my name is Eve, and today what I'm going to talk about is the surprising way to eat less. This tip might actually surprise you because so many of us are thinking restriction, deprivation, especially at the beginning of the year, right? So many of us start out with these intentions, these New Year's resolutions, and it may work out fine in the beginning or maybe the first half of the day, but by the end of the week, by the end of the day, you might start feeling deprived and you may end up overeating. The other extreme is people who decide, you know what, if I'm not dieting, I might as well eat it all. After all, I haven't eaten this food in a while, or I've had such a hard week, so I might as well eat everything, right? And so people may actually justify eating more to use food as a way to cope, as a way to celebrate. And as a way, they tell themselves, hey, if I'm not dieting, well, I might as well be eating as much as I can. And so what I want to talk about is a different way to conceptualize this stuff. So you're not in this, let me deprive myself side of things, nor are you in the, I might as well go all out because I'm not dieting side of things. So instead of thinking about food as, what's the least I could eat, or, how could I eat less? Or instead of thinking of whatever, I might as well eat everything. How about thinking, how do I eat the right amount? Or how much is enough for my body right now? I love these questions. I love asking yourself, is this enough? Or, how much does my body need right now? I love these questions because it brings you into the present moment. I love these questions because they involve your body in making food decisions. You see, so many of us, because of all of this dieting and restriction, we've gotten used to, ruling out the body. We don't even consider the body sensation. So I love these questions because it brings you back into your body. So if you're wondering, how do you know how much is enough, is you've had enough when you feel satisfied, when you feel like the amount that you ate will satisfy you for a couple of hours. So it'll probably take more than a bite or two. You've had enough when you've eaten a normal amount of food. And what I mean by normal, is perhaps a plate of food, or if you've ever watched a normal person eat, that could be very healing to see somebody eat who doesn't struggle with eating issues, to learn, what a normal relationship is. And I put normal in air quotes because, there really is no such thing as normal. Ultimately, I want you to learn how to tune into yourself. And sometimes it could be helpful to use somebody else who knows how to tune into themselves as a guide. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If you did find it helpful, let me know, how could you relate to this stuff? Do you end up asking yourself, do you tell yourself, what's the least amount I could eat here? Or what would be following the rules? Or, now that I messed up, I might as well eat everything. Do you tell yourself these things? If so, how about experimenting with asking yourself, how much is enough right now? How much will truly satisfy me? What's the right amount for my body right now? Again, I love that question because it gets you in your body, it gets you present in the moment. So stay tuned. If you like this video, please, like this video, follow, subscribe to this channel. My next video is going to be I'm going to be talking about how to stabilize your food and mood. I went on a vacation recently, and it was interesting to witness how different people were stabilized with their food and mood and how people were erratic and irregular with their food and mood. And so If you want to hear more about that, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow, make sure you stay tuned to these videos. So happy to share this with you, and Happy New Year. Bye.